Do you think overpricing your home is going to make you more money? It really doesn't. It can wipe out 50,000, 100,000, even $200,000 of your equity instantly. Your price can slow your showings, slow your offers, slow your momentum, and by the time you realize what has happened, the damage is already done. Today, I'm going to show you exactly how sellers accidentally price themselves into a financial loss and why the wrong price can cost you more than a bad market, a bad agent, or a bad economy could ever do. Let me tell you something that I hear sellers say all the time. They say, Dar, if I price my home too low, I'm going to leave money on the table. My home is done beautifully. I've done the upgrades, and the buyers will see the value and they will pay for it. Let's start the price high and just leave some room for negotiations. Well, I know it feels logical. I know it protects your interest or it makes you feel safe. But the moment you think this way, the moment you start talking about setting the price high, that's when the real danger begins. Because the first thing that suffers is not the price, it's the traffic. And the traffic to your house matters a great deal. When you price your home even slightly above where the market can emotionally accept, you don't create negotiating room. You significantly slow down your traffic. And once your traffic slows, buyers' visits slow down big time. And once the buyers stop coming in, your traffic eventually dies. And when the traffic dies, everything else collapses and the house does not sell for the price you want. Listen, guys, when it comes to selling a house, traffic is like the oxygen. Without the oxygen, nothing lives, nothing moves, nothing sells, or it won't sell for your desired price point. And here's the painful truth. If the buyers never walk into your home, they can't fall in love with your home. That's the whole game. Our job as a real estate professionals is very simple. Our job is to get as many qualified buyers as possible through your front door. Because once they're inside, the psychology of the buyer takes over. Buyers don't buy a house based on spreadsheets. They buy it based on emotions. Is their biggest, most expensive purchase. It's a hugely emotionally vested thing. So they need to feel something in their heart. And they need to connect with the house emotionally. They subconsciously imagine themselves living in your home. They picture their kids running through the hallways. They imagine their family dinners, and they picture walking up the bedroom. They imagine themselves having a happy life in your home. And when that visualization sets in, they fall in love with the house. And once buyers fall in love, competition begins, offer price rises, because the idea of not living there and not owning that house is too hard to accept. And that's where you make your real money. And all of that begins with more traffic and more buyer visits to your home. But none of that can happen if your price slows down the traffic. Now, pricing your home slightly below the market isn't about discounting the home, it's about the psychology. It's about creating perceived value for the buyers. The feeling the buyers get when they say, I need to see this home before somebody else buys it or grabs it and takes it away from me. That perception leads to more traffic. And the traffic leads to more emotions. And emotion leads to competition. And the competition leads to a high price. You see where I'm going with it? Buyers fall in love first, then they justify the price. Once they see themselves happy in your home, and once they feel good in that space, once they picture their life unfolding there, emotions take over. And when a buyer is emotionally attached and vested, they will pay more for your home. Here's what buyers really do. They scroll through 20 homes on Zillow or Redfin. There's plenty of competition out there. They compare photos and they make decisions in 8 seconds. If your home feels overpriced, they don't think maybe we can negotiate. Yeah, if your home is in the market for 90 days, they say we can negotiate, but the listing is already damaged by then. They think one word in the beginning, skip. And once they skip you, you're done. The best time to sell a property is in the first 2 to 4 weeks. And the first time that most buyers see your property is then. We can't miss that window. We have done videos about preparing your home, upgrades, what we have to do to create that emotional connection between the condition of your home and the buyers looking at it. But none of that matters if buyers never step through the door, or if not enough buyers step through the door. Because here's the truth that drives all of this. Pricing is the bait. Did you hear me, guys? Pricing is the bait. Traffic, the number of people, the maximum number of people that go through the house is our goal. And creating that emotional connection is what we are after. We want that emotional connection to create that competition because we win in that situation. And we can't get that emotional connection without that traffic. It feels like a cycle. You can't get that competition without the emotions, and we can't get that traffic without the right price. It all comes back to pricing it right to get more people in, to make them fall in love with your home. And the fastest way to make more people want your home is to price it in a way that creates the maximum traffic to your home. And it creates the maximum demand. That's how we protect your equity. That's how we increase the final sales price. And that's how you avoid losing $50,000 to $200,000 of value on your home by pricing it wrong. Here's what I want you to know. You don't have to figure all of this alone. I know it gets complicated. If you want clarity, if you want to do it with confidence, and if you want to protect your equity and simplify the chaos, I'm here to guide you. Book a complimentary call with me. The link is in the description below. And if you need to talk to me in person, just text or call me. The number is on the screen, is also in the description below. Looking forward to connecting with you. Take care of yourself.